So in here, this is going to be the future of Dubai. Top secret.
Today we're visiting different fish stores in Dubai.
So there's no signs.
Yeah, that's all. Keep it secret.
All right, in here?
Wow, very difficult to get nowadays.
Building all these aquariums.
No corals, no money.
He invited us to go to the massive pet market.
Yeah, that's all. Keep it secret.
They have exotic animals. Wow, so many different fish in here, guys. Look.
That would probably be like 1,000 at least in the United States.
He's the master at work.
Wow, look at these tanks. Now that we've taken your mask off, we can start the interrogation.
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
That's everyone's waiting.
We're much more on time than we've ever been before.
This is probably the earliest George will have ever left for an airport.
We are learning from our mistakes.
We are.
Do Greeks have a good camaraderie with UAE?
Yes, they have an excellent actually.
We'll put that to the test.
Let's get going.
So our trip to Dubai begins. I've never been to Dubai. I've also never flown Emirates. So we'll see how it goes. We got Brooke and Josh. It's gonna be a 13-hour flight. It's time to catch some Z's.
Trackies, first on the right and your flight.
The colors in here, the aesthetic is really nice.
Little dippers up there, you can see the whole sky.
All right, we have made it to Dubai and now we gotta go through customs. So then we're gonna be heading over to our longtime friend now, Nas Daly's house. So he lives here in Dubai. We're actually here, it's not a simulation, unless my phone. Oh, we're definitely here. Uber app that they use here is called Kareem, and to book it, it's Yalla. The drivers are captains here. Captain is on the way. Musarraf. Captain Musarraf. Musarraf ended up canceling on us. I don't know why. Our captain went down with the ship. So we're gonna try our hand at the transit system here. We gotta catch the M Red to the Dubai Marina.
The next station is Burj Khalifa, Dubai.
This was crazy. It felt like we were in the future. The world's tallest building, this like crazy fountain show. I was seeing the biggest and best of everything. And this just reassured me that we are definitely in the right place to see some crazy things.
All right, we're here at the Dubai Marina. Now we gotta find Nas's building. It's a dolphin. The fish people are here.
I brought you some gifts from Chicago.
Scented candle.
Is that a coral reef? Today we're visiting different fish stores in Dubai. What does a local fish store look like in Dubai? Freshwater, saltwater, all different types of amazing exotic fish.
We're about to take a look inside Think Fish. As you can see from the photos on the side of the building, they're gonna have both freshwater and saltwater. And this is not just a fish store, this is an aquarium superstore. So right when you walk inside, freshwater and saltwater tank. Two amazing freshwater aquascapes. You got a little saltwater fish tank with the little clownfish in here. My son is following you. You watch YouTube?
Yeah, crazy.
So is this the best shop, you think?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're in the right place.
This is Munib. He actually watches Coral Fish 12G. How long have you been watching for?
8 to 10 years.
8 to 10 years.
Yeah, and you made my day. Happy to see you.
Happy to see you.
There's a cat right here.
You let him in? Yeah. All right. Are you sure? A cat in a fish store? It doesn't seem like a good idea.
We have a massive saltwater reef tank.
I've got a huge eel inside hiding.
Oh, he's got the ladder. How big is this eel?
Almost a meter.
A meter? Oh, there he goes. Look at the mouth. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Whoa. He just took that down. Over here, they have a whole wall of different freshwater fish, and then eventually in the back, we'll get to the saltwater fish. Whoa, this is a very cool catfish. These are really pretty platinum grammies. Okay, so there's some giant Oscars in here, and then some other catfish. I don't know what kinds of catfish these are. And then over here, this whole wall is actually their saltwater fish. Whoa. Look at his teeth. He's actually a really pretty fish. Wow. All right, so over here, there's massive tanks, and they're just full of coral. Wow, they actually have some really cool coral in here. These are a type of coral called scolies. Super pretty scolies. They look like candy. So this coral right here is the bleeding apple scolie. It's 2,500 dirham times 0.27 equals 675 US dollars. Pretty expensive here as well. All right, that was our first stop. We are now on our way to our second fish store. Let's see what else Dubai has to offer.
We're at a shop now called Aquarium Planet, another amazing saltwater store. So this place has only been open for 8 months, and there are some pretty amazing reef tanks in here. So I just want to show you some of them. We're with Steven from Top Shelf. What's up? Let's take a look inside. This tank right here is amazing. I love it. A lot of the tanks here have like these ledges, and you've built the corals kind of like on top of the ledges.
What's your name?
Marwan,
Where are you from?
Lebanon.
Do you know Top Shelf Aquatics?
Yes, of course I know. My favorite account to follow. And all these corals you see in this tank and all these frags comes from this tank. This all from this.
Wow. Shop is open from what time?
During Ramadan, only 10 to 12.
Midnight.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I close at 7.
Imagine if Americans could shop for coral at midnight. There'd be a lot of sneaking off to go visit aquarium shops.
Yeah, all the husbands would be leaving the house when the wives are asleep.
You guys are open until midnight because of Ramadan.
Ramadan only.
So Ramadan, basically, you fast until the evening.
They don't drink or eat anything, not even water, and then after 7 p.m. they come shop for their corals.
Correct. This is the t-shirts?
Yeah, get you 3 of them. We got you,
We got top shelf. So allow me to give mine.
Ah, a little merch swap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, look at that.
It's simple, easy.
that's his style too.
That is my style. Look at that.
All right, we're at the next shop called Reflections. You're the boss?
Yeah.
All right, we're here with the owner, Cliff. We're gonna be learning a little bit about Reflections. How long has the shop been here?
2015. But I've been in the hobby and the business a long time. I started with the hobby when I was 8. So a long time.
Long time Aquarius.
Yeah, very long time.
They have an amazing fish in here. It's a koi tang. So what makes this fish so special, Steven?
That coloration, the white with the black and the yellow on them, that would probably be like 10 to 15,000 at least in the United States.
The fisherman sent me a picture of it.
Yeah.
Some island off Sumatra. So then I arranged the whole shipment from that island to mainland Sumatra, Medan, to Bali, out to us. So I had to handle everything.
Are you gonna sell them if someone actually made you an offer for them?
No.
So you're keeping them?
I'm keeping it.
Ah.
I think he could fit very nicely in my 12-gallon tank back home. Probably just need like an extra protein skim or something. Should be fine.
Yeah,
Cliff said no problem.
no problem.
No problem. Ship it right out.
Why'd you call it Reflections? Where'd you come up with the name?
I don't know, he came up with the name.
You came up with the name?
Yeah.
So I got some t-shirts from you guys. You guys can
Yeah,
have
our
some
staff
really
don't
pretty.
even wear our own t-shirts.
I know.
Yeah.
We're about to go look at the farm.
Yeah, we're heading there now.
And you're starting a farm, why?
Just sustainability, more money, obviously. More corals, more money. Also, like over the years, we figured it's easier to grow out corals than to import them. So that's just the next step now.
All right, so in here, this is going to be the future of Dubai's coral, the largest coral farm in Dubai. All right, in here? Wow, that's gonna be big. Okay, so this is the future farm that they're building right now. You guys are literally building the tanks.
Yes.
Wow. You built all these?
Yes, all.
Wow.
By myself.
By yourself.
And I have done job in Qatar, in Saudi, in Muscat, Oman, Bahrain, India, Pakistan.
So where are you from?
Pakistan.
Wow. Amazing. He's building all these aquariums. Dude, you're a boss. There you go. Boom. Look how big this tank is. Multiple tanks here.
It's pretty big.
Wow. This is gonna be the biggest coral farm in Dubai. Wow.
The only Probably the only one, the proper setup one. Scream at the staff. Come up here.
Gotcha. We're actually gonna scream like and subscribe. It's heating up here in Dubai. Wow. So they have at least 40, 50 tanks in here.
Cheers, man.
Hey, we're gonna see you in America soon.
Yeah, soon. Yeah, Aquashella it is. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so in between stops, we decided to visit Dubai's brand new Museum of the Future. And while I show you a quick tour, I'm gonna tell you how you can protect your future using today's video sponsor, NordVPN. It's 2022 and everyone should be using a VPN. Have you ever hopped onto the internet seeing ads that seem to know exactly where you are? It's because if you don't use a VPN, your IP address is public and pretty much anyone or any company can see your physical location and the details of a lot of your personal information. Using NordVPN with one click, a wall of encryption encryption prevents malicious ads, harmful websites, and even blocking anyone being able to see your data. You can choose between 5,900 lightning-fast servers in 60 different countries. And don't worry, NordVPN doesn't collect, share, or do any tracking whatsoever. You can download it and use on every device, iPhone, Android, Mac, or Windows. And for a limited time, you can get 4 months for free on a 2-year plan at nordvpn.com/coralfish12g. Thank you again, Nord, for being a new sponsor. Now let's go to the next aquarium.
All right, we are now at another shop called Pets Plus. This place has saltwater fish, they got freshwater planted tanks, and they even also have koi. So this place is actually owned and affiliated with Koi Water Bar in Dubai. So Haydar is back and he's gonna be giving us a tour of this shop. Cool.
Let's go inside. Go ahead. Koi, always, obviously. Pets Plus is both pets and aquatics. So on the aquatic side, one of the key focuses is the planted aquariums. So Mohammed is our senior aquarist. He's the master at work.
Did you do all the tanks in the shop?
I do, yeah.
Wow.
Imagine how happy I am because I'm working on my topic.
So he left marketing and moved into aquatics.
Yeah. You did this one? You did all of these?
All of
Yeah.
Dude, wow, look at these tanks, guys. These are some of my favorites. So this one right here, look at this. It's so 3D. This tank is amazing.
It looks very mysterious, right? Because
Yeah.
you have the bath and then it disappears in the back.
So cool. Then we got this one right here. It's below water, above water. This is like a bonsai structure. This tank I think they just did. And then this one, look at this. This is so cool. They basically, it's like coming out of the water.
These are all Malawi cichlids, basically. They're all going to the Dubai Crocodile Park.
Wow. And then you guys even have saltwater.
Yeah,
which is kind of hard to find in Dubai. Tag in Scuba Steve. And look at how many purple tangs there are.
Yeah, like 30, 40 purple tangs.
Soho tang as well. Brotus butterfly, these guys are very difficult to get nowadays. Some really big yellow belly hippo tanks. So your standard hippo tanks come from all over the Indian Ocean. So anywhere, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, everywhere. Yellow bellies only come from Kenya, from Africa actually.
Oh.
They don't come from the Indian Ocean.
I thought you were just a koi guy. You're like the aquarium guy.
I love more fish.
The fish guy.
I'm a fish guy.
Yeah. Are we able to play?
Started already.
Can we play in the next match? Oh God, here he goes. He's running. All right, sub.
Yeah.
If I catch the ball, what do I do?
Come inside.
Closer? Don't underestimate me. I believe this is the shortstop position.
You guys are like just dumb American. You don't know what you're doing.
Hey, I'm having a hard time.
You're supposed to swing. How do you swing? Like this or like this? Let me see. Oh, dude, that is way hard.
I don't know if cricket's for me.
Good job, good job, good job.
Okay, now bro, you have 1 million followers. Huh?
Subscribe.
Come on!
Everyone needs to subscribe.
And you turn his notifications on.
One more. We just gained like 10 new subscribers, and you should too. Make sure to hit that red button down
Next
below.
Sunday, I'm gonna meet you guys here. Good talk.
All right, we have made it.
So we are now at BBK. This is one of the best retail locations for reef aquariums, saltwater hobbyists here in Dubai. Okay. Bush. This is Branson, and he's gonna be showing us inside the shop. Wow. We'll let you show us everything.
Yeah, they got everything.
This is our first display tank. Expensive coral, rare one, we keep here.
Very beautiful 100-gallon reef tank.
Some crazy corals in here. We're gonna put the filter on. Filter. Whoa, check that out.
Super fluffy gold torch right there. We got some long tentacle plate coral, another gold torch. These mushrooms are so cool right here. We got an encrusting. Hey, you're photobombing the tank. Okay, we got some encrusting green star polyps on that back wall.
This setup is insane. Oh yeah, this is like the Mac Daddy of equipment like setup. These lights actually move to mimic the sunset sunrise.
I would say for this full setup, around $10,000.
Probably highest tech level reef tank you can have.
There's 3 nano reefs right here, all about 20 to 30 gallons each. The owner just told us that these tanks are actually employee tanks. So each of the employees designed, aquascaped, and takes care of these. So let's see which one you guys like best. They have tons of coral over here. On the back walls, you can see they have 2 massive reef tanks. This is a 10-foot reef tank right here in the corner. Oh, I want a reef tank this big. This is amazing.
You have tons of these acro colonies, massive colony of zoanthids. The back wall has like green star polyps encrusting all over it. He said also a lot of the corals in here are about 4 years old.
And then you can also see their logo right here, the BBK logo. Even got some coral growing on that. Very cool. Over here, we got all the fish.
So everything's quarantined in here?
Yes, what's special about us, right? Our price way higher than the market price, but because we sell the quarantine fish. Yeah. Thanks to this COVID, people understand why you need quarantine.
That's how I was going to say the fish all look super, super healthy here.
This first time, right?
Yes.
This country, they love money. Rich people, European, they like this country. Why? No tax.
Basically, a lot of billionaires, millionaires, business people in Europe like to come do business and stuff here in Dubai because there's no income tax. But the thing is, if you're American and you open a business here, you still have to pay that tax to the US government. So that's probably why you don't see a whole lot of Americans here. We're now at their farm, so there's no signs, it's basically just kind of a top secret.
Yeah, that's our keep it secret.
Oh. It's a secret coral farm. How about it? Where are we now?
It's in our farm.
The farm in quarantine and also some holding tanks for clients. So if they, want to get a bigger tank or they're moving or something, you hold their coral here.
Yes, 6 systems, 10,000 gallons.
6 systems in here, 10,000 gallons. Wow. So in here we got some really rare corals.
The corals here are actually really, really healthy. They're really happy. You could tell there's some tender loving care with these guys. Over here. Oh, whoa, look at all the rainbow chalices. Holy smokes. Right there, George, right underneath your chin. No, those are rainbow chalices. That's probably like, that's like 20 grand.
20 grand right there.
20,000.
Just on this one plate.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those sticks so you can point to the corals?
American stick.
American stick. Us Americans, we like to use these neon sticks to point to our coral. All right, so this whole rack right here is what we're talking about. So over here, it looks like we have a lounge area. This is where you're staying tonight. Seriously? Remember the couch I told you you're gonna be crashing on?
George, traveling with you.
You like coral, don't you?
So it's exciting for me, although our facility back home has a lot of coral, to go to another country and actually see it done properly is really, really cool.
Okay, has made this snail very excited and it looks like he's spawning.
It laid its eyes on George and got excited.
We're here with Arnie. Arnie, we met at one of the aquarium shops here in Dubai.
He told us about so many different places to visit. He literally drove us all around.
He invited us to go to the Sharjah market, massive pet market. Arnie has grown up in Dubai. He's lived more than half of his life here.
Since we have someone who actually lives here, I feel like we ought to take the second to learn from you. Best thing about living in Dubai and the worst thing about living in Dubai.
Firstly, the safety. Secondly, the respect. Thirdly, the comfort for each and every penny you spend over here.
The majority of the people who live here are expats, right? You think that there's nowhere else in the world where there's this many people that live all together?
There might be places, but not respecting each other and their religion. There's no disrespect amongst anyone over here, believe me.
Now you're taking us Sharjah.
Yeah.
And this is a market where they have exotic animals.
One of the oldest markets of UAE. Really, really old market. 30 years back, 40 years back, like a classic market kind of thing. So fish shops, which are my favorite, personal favorite. Let's see how it goes.
Cool. What are we gonna see inside?
Fishes, the birds. You can even see falcons over here. You can find all the unusual kind of stuff over here, so it's gonna be amazing.
You come here and you shop here a lot.
Yes, I do.
What do you buy?
Yeah, I used to buy guppies from here. I had a very big tank, only for guppies, basically.
And they have guppies here. Wow, so many different fish in here, guys. Look, up there's some massive pacu. In the middle tank, there's an arowana with goldfish and koi, baby red-tailed catfish.
parrotfish, we got a flower horn, another flower horn, a Vanja red arowana, then you got silver dollars, and then look over here, massive flapjacks. There's probably a lot of you fish keepers back home who are looking at all this and going, that is nuts and should not be done. I would probably agree with you. There are a lot of fish here being kept together that is just too many, kind of random. And then, oh my gosh, look at this. This is the craziest part. Right here, the big silver arowana.
Kako, how much cold, huh?
It's so cold.
Egg, ممكن cookie. I was saying.
He's saying that
I lost
in
track of
Chicago it's too cold. Over here it's so hot. You get an egg right now. If you go and put it on the road, you can actually have an omelette.
White. بعد 2 months black.
Look at the difference.
No, بعدين كله black.
Arnie, you're buying a little red-tailed catfish right now?
Yes, I am, because I want it for my collection.
You realize how big that fish gets though.
You also know how big an arowana gets though.
Oh my gosh.
Let me give you the opportunity to select one. I'm gonna keep it like a remembrance of you.
Okay. Yeah, that one in that corner. They get literally like this big, and they're little babies now.
You're crazy, homie.
How much is he?
45 dirhams, roughly $20.
So cheap. $20 US.
Thank you.
Finally, that's George. He's gonna grow up soon. Don't worry, George, I'm gonna take care of you.
Little George, big George.
Is he similar to her? You don't have a red tail actually.
I'm
You got a red neck.
I am like a red-tailed catfish right now. Are these falcons for sale?
Yeah, it's for sale.
How much?
You get 3,000.
That's it? $810 US for the falcon. He seems not very happy. He seems angry.
He's actually one of the best hunters.
What do you need it to hunt?
The mice and those kind of things.
Are they dangerous to humans?
Yes, they would actually bite off your fingers. They use gloves to pick them up or, feed them. Or... You want to open or no?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't eat me.
No, and the feathers have already been cut so that they cannot fly. Oh, sorry, they've not cut this guy's feather yet.
Now that we've taken your mask off, we can start the interrogation. Where were you on April 4th?
He's 1 year old.
He's 1 year old? I wasn't born yet on April 4th. Good to know. So I guess it wasn't you that ate that mouse in the courtyard.
It's an actual bird of prey.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
Very big thing that you're holding one actually. Usually people don't get to hold these. When you go to desert safaris and those are not actually falcons, those are a different breed of falcon. These are the real ones.
This is a real falcon. Salute to the UAE. How do you salute to the UAE?
Those things from their head starts flying. I mean, it tries to fly because those are not trained. This guy is trained.
Okay, so they're spraying everything with pesticides. This shop, again, koi. These are actually kind of cool. I like these. Look at this tank right here. Interesting assortment of fish in here. These are kind of cool. See with the red and the turquoise? Green tiger barbs. And there's a little albino tiger barb.
I've always fancied this fish. It's like he's wearing a mask over here, the neon mask on his face.
Peacock, a white peacock. I think maybe it's a female. Look at these. And then down here, I think these are like emus or something like that. How much is the peacock?
1,200.
It's like $270 US. This is the old market, so that's why above all the little shops, you see the signs and stuff are very, very old.
His shop had cattle over here, chickens and goats and those kind of things. But eventually the rule had passed out that selling of cattle was not allowed over here anymore.
So now all these shops are basically empty.
So we did finally find some saltwater fish here. Huge tank, not that many fish. Some angelfish. Interesting selection of fish here. Saltwater.com logo.
Do you shop around here?
Yes, only small fish.
Where are you from?
I'm from Syria.
Wow, and how long have you been living in Dubai?
17 years.
You've seen everything get built.
Yeah. Video I like, you go to England and you meet one big guy and he have big aquarium.
David Zaxby.
Yeah.
And we dressed up in suits.
I watch it from the beginning till the end.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's crazy though which videos stick with which people. Like
where you went to Japan with Mama.
With my mom, yeah.
Yes.
Some people have seen the Japan series, some people have seen the Amazon series, and Arnie has seen the Japan series.
Thank you so much, I've been honored to have you guys over here in Dubai. And I'm just a call away, always.
Thank you so much. Arnie, dude, it's been amazing. Guys, they make it look like the camel rides are just the most pleasant thing, riding through the sand and peaceful, but these camels, man. First of all, if you just see the way that I'm sitting right here, all spread up. It's definitely not comfortable for me. It's definitely not comfortable for the camel either. Let's just leave it at that. Leave some camel comments down below.
Put your favorite camel joke in the comments because George's are a little too dry.
We'll see you guys in the next one. George, out.